It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial.
Because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
In motion goes McLeod. A play fake. Now Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down and 11.
To the air, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew McCurda. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. He's to the 15. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Now Hurts is going to... He's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up the...
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Out left to Dotson. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hurts. They'll try and do this himself. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. The point after is good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. With the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series. go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive? Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Complete. Smith has it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. After one, it's 13-6. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing his Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is Smith with the ground. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw again. He dumps it off to Barkley. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. A fake on the jet sweep as they'll go play action with Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Let's go. Trim it.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He'll try to do it himself. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Don't touch it.
They go play action with Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
2nd and 10.
Don't touch it.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Hurts will throw. He's got it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Here's 2nd and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. He's got the hook up to McLeod. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's 1st and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A misconnection there, and he's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They'll throw with Penix. Robinson's got it. On the move past the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Penix to the air once more. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. He's got a man open. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the 1st down on a well-executed double pass.
And the Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Great. Set. Trimmer.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to look downfield for Barkley. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, Charles, they were so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy. And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
It's going to be caught by Pitts. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
No touch that. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Hey, 73, 73.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going deep for Brown. That is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Great, great, set.
They'll drop the throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there. Play action. Here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jalen Walker. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And his throw is incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And this one complete to Smith. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Again to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
The Eagles.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now Penix. That one deep for London. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab.
And he will take this one in for the Eagle touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott now to kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in.
Chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Looking to throw Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
No touch that. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not as...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Penix working out of the gun here. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Operating from the gun, Penix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go, set, let's go.
To the air, Penix. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. John L. Mooney, 32 yards. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. That one looks like he'll throw here. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
180, 180.
Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He'll look to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
Back to throw. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get...
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man. Don't worry baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, money,